Is this the end for the US dollar? If cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or CBDCs, dominates the global financial system, it would trigger a radical transformation in economics, politics, and power structures. Here's what could happen. The end of central bank and government monetary control. No more money printing. If Bitcoin, with its fixed 21M supply, dominates, governments can't inflate currencies to fund deficits. Central banks become irrelevant. No more Fed, ECB, or PBOC setting interest rates. Algorithms and decentralized networks would control money supply. CBDCs versus decentralized crypto. If governments push central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, they could gain total financial surveillance, tracking all transactions. Result: a power struggle between decentralized crypto, freedom, versus CBDCs, control. Collapse of traditional banking. Banks become obsolete. If people hold Bitcoin or stablecoins in self-custody wallets, banks lose their role as deposit holders and lenders. No more fractional reserve banking. Crypto doesn't need middlemen. Peer-to-peer lending, DeFi, replaces banks. Stock markets and bonds disrupted. Tokenized assets, real estate stocks, bonds. Trade 24/7 on blockchain, bypassing Wall Street. Result: JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Visa could collapse, replaced by Uniswap, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. US dollar loses reserve status. No need for USD in trade. If oil, gold, and commodities are priced in Bitcoin or stablecoins, the petrodollar system dies. Sanctions evasion goes mainstream. Russia, Iran, and BRICS could fully bypass SWIFT and US sanctions using crypto. Hyper-Bitcoinization. If Bitcoin becomes global money, fiat currencies, USD, EUR, collapse like the Venezuelan bolivar. Result: the US loses financial hegemony. No more dollar dominance, no more sanctions power. New financial elite, crypto whales versus governments. Early Bitcoin holders, Satoshi, MicroStrategy, El Salvador, become the new ultra-rich ruling class. Governments fight back. Ban crypto, like China did. Launch CBDCs to compete. Tax crypto heavily to regain control. Crypto anarchy versus regulation. A global battle between libertarian crypto users and governments enforcing KYC to AML. Result: either a new decentralized financial elite or governments crush crypto and impose CBDCs. Economic chaos, short-term versus stability, long-term. Short-term chaos. Bank runs, people withdraw cash to buy crypto. Market crashes, stocks, bonds destabilized. Government crackdowns, capital controls, bans. Long-term stability? No more inflation, fixed supply crypto. No more debt crises, no fractional reserve banking. Global financial inclusion. Anyone with a phone can bank. Result: a violent transition, but possibly a more stable, transparent system, if crypto wins. Geopolitical shifts, who wins and who loses. Winners: BRICS and sanctioned nations, Russia, Iran, Venezuela, escape dollar control. Tech companies, Coinbase, Binance, Tesla if they hold Bitcoin. Libertarians and privacy advocates, financial freedom. Losers: the US Federal Reserve and Wall Street lose monetary control. Banks and credit card companies disintermediated. Corrupt governments can't print money or steal via inflation. Final verdict: crypto domination, der financial revolution. Best case: a fairer, decentralized, inflation-proof system. Worst case: governments impose CBDCs, leading to digital authoritarianism. Most likely: a hybrid system where crypto coexists with, but weakens, traditional finance. Will crypto take over? It depends on government resistance, bans, regulations. Adoption speed, BRICS, corporations, retail. Tech evolution scaling Bitcoin, Ethereum. How Bitcoin or crypto could replace the US dollar. If Bitcoin or another decentralized cryptocurrency dominates, the entire global monetary system would flip upside down. Here's a step-by-step breakdown of how it could happen and the consequences. Stage 1, the dollar weakens, already happening. BRICS and allies ditch the dollar. More trade in yuan, rupees, Bitcoin. U.S. debt crisis worsens. Investors lose faith in treasuries, seek hard money, gold, Bitcoin. Fed prints more money. Inflation pushes people into crypto as a hedge. Result? The dollar's reserve status erodes, accelerating crypto adoption. Stage 2. Hyper-Bitcoinization, the tipping point. Companies start paying salaries in Bitcoin, like El Salvador. Oil and commodities priced in BTC. Venezuela, Russia, Iran test this. Stablecoins USDT, USDC replace bank deposits. People exit fiat. Result? A bank run on fiat currencies, governments panic. Stage 3, the collapse of fiat money. Central banks ban crypto temporarily. Fails because of DeFi, decentralized exchanges. People refuse taxes in fiat, demand Bitcoin payments. CBDCs, digital fiat, flop. Nobody trusts government-controlled money. Result? Bitcoin becomes the default money. Dollars, euros, yen become worthless. Stage 4, the new financial system. No more inflation. Only 21M Bitcoin exist. No more banks. You hold your own money in a wallet. No more debt crises, no fractional reserve banking. No more sanctions. Russia, Iran, North Korea operate freely. But governments will fight back. Internet shutdowns, mining bans. Volatility remains until Bitcoin stabilizes as money. Black markets thrive. Monero, privacy coins dominate illegal trade. Will governments allow this? They'll try to stop it. Bans, CBDCs, capital controls. But if adoption goes global, they'll fail. Like trying to ban the internet. Final outcome, a hybrid system where Bitcoin is primary money, but CBDCs exist for statists. What should you do? Hold some Bitcoin, insurance against fiat collapse. Learn self-custody, not your keys, not your crypto. Watch BRICS and Bitcoin adoption, key indicators of dollar collapse. Bitcoin could replace the dollar, but it won't be easy. Governments will wage war against it. The next 10 years will decide who wins.